6 p.m. February 7th in Tempe, Arizona. Good is hosting one of the first ever live streamed YouTube golf events in the platform's history. This is a creator call out event where all creators are welcome, but there are some notable ones we need to talk about today, some concerns from you guys in the comments, some things that I want to clarify from the last video because I think some things were a little bit misunderstood, and yeah, just a lot we need to talk about. So one of the final videos of the year, hit that subscribe button if you've appreciated this content. It has been an absolute dream year of mine. We started this channel literally just about a year ago, so yeah, it's an incredible ride. So thank you guys all so much. Hit that subscribe button if you have not already. And let's just jump into it. So obviously the announcement came out a few days ago. Good on the Good Extra channel kind of made some waves by putting Grant and Mike in the thumbnail, which, you know, great. That's awesome. Good for the community coming together. But it was obviously done to announce this tournament in which they were calling out whichever YouTube-based content creator. And they did say other content creators on other platforms. I think likely they're probably referring to like the Marquez Brownlees or the Ben Ballers or these characters who like have touch points in YouTube golf but aren't YouTube golfers necessarily. I don't think this is going to be a tournament that just has like everyone with 1,000 followers on TikTok, but you never know, there could be. But I think they're going to be limiting the spots. I'm sure they're going to have to. So hopefully the goal is that this tournament, from my understanding, is going to include all the top YouTube golf creators. Now there's a few things we need to talk about. There's some notable names that I think might be on the side of not coming, and we're gonna get to that in a second. But one of the big things you guys pointed out in the last video, which I want to clarify my thoughts on really quick. I saw a couple comments in that video where I mentioned that, you know, if you are a YouTube golf creator and you don't attend, you don't care about YouTube golf. And I mean that for sure. Obviously, I was a little hyped, a little dramatic. I was a little, you know, excited. It was a immediate reaction. I do that sometimes. But what I meant by that was not obviously if like a creator has like a prior engagement or if like their kid's getting married or whatever. Like obviously, I mean, I don't think any creators in YouTube golf are old enough to have kids that are getting married. But anyways, you get my point. If they have some sort of big thing they can't get out that blocks a date, that's fine. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you as a YouTube golf creator see this, are able to attend but choose not to, I think that's an overall net negative for the community. I think that is something that is not going to help this community move forward. Now, you guys had lots of questions in the comments about who may or may not attend and why. The first two obvious ones are Grant and Micah. A lot of people commenting saying, why would Grant and Micah go? They don't need to go. They've already moved past this, blah, 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 blah. I think Grant, being Grant, realizes that there is value in this return collaboration. There is, I almost feel like though, a necessary like GM golf video with either Grant and Micah or Grant and or Micah, two separate videos that have to happen before this, because I don't think any of these guys, Grant, Micah, you know, Garrett, they all understand the power of that first video back, of that first like collaborative thing they're going to come together and do. Like there's a lot of weight to that. It's going to be a 1 million+ view banger. Like it's going to be a huge video no matter what channel it's put on. And I think those three guys understand that. So I almost feel that if these guys are going to attend this event in Arizona, which I don't see a reason really why they wouldn't, given where everything's at right now. I think they're all cordial, whatever. And like, I get maybe it's like, well, why would they go and help Good? This event's going to help Good. I don't really necessarily think it is. I think Good's just the one bankrolling the live stream to the event. There's not going to be a lot of upside for Good to this, I don't think, because all the people watching are going to already know Good. They're already going to know all the channels. I don't think it's going to bring Good new viewers. It's just going to hopefully set a precedent for events that can happen in the future, which is why it's big for the community. So I don't think either Grant or Micah would see it as like, or any creator would see it as like, oh, I don't want to give this to Good. I don't want to do this for Good. I think it's like very much for the community. But I think a potential issue, like I said, with Grant and Micah is that like if they're gonna come back and do something with Good, they need to like have that be its, in my opinion, take advantage of what it can be and have that be its own thing, and like have that 1 million+ view banger video on like GM Golf, like Grant Horvath versus GM Golf, 9 holes on GM Golf, 9 holes on Grant's channel, and then same thing with Micah. They do that, all 4 of those videos, 1 million+ views, absolute bangers. They do that in like January, and then they come to the tournament in February. But I'm not gonna lie, if the reunion episode is this tournament, I mean, it would really hype up the tournament, I guess. Let me know your thoughts down below. I haven't really given it too much thought of like what I would actually think if their reunion episode was the live stream event in February, but I do think there's just so much power in that return video that like, I think these guys probably want to capitalize on it. Like, that's just my opinion. I think they should do something before this event happens if they want to. But that's just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. But that's one thing I saw a lot of like, is Grand Micah going to attend? That wouldn't be a good enough, you know, whatever for them to come back just for. They should do something else before. And I think tend to agree with that. So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. I think the obvious ones of people who should and probably will attend is like, you know, I mean, recent collaboration with Foreplay, like those guys, I think are really looking to become part of the YouTube golf space. I think this is a great opportunity for them to jump in, to participate, to do it. I think Busted Jack, they've never collaborated with Good. I don't really know why. Honestly, I don't. And I think probably they wanted to, I would assume. They're both based in Texas, whatever. So if they can go, I feel like that's a great opportunity for them. I think Brian Bros, they'd be very fun, very entertaining. They could obviously go and like probably win the tournament if Wesley and George just teamed up and we had like Team Brian Bros. But I think it's also a great opportunity for other up and coming creators who have, you know, 50 to 100,000 subs and they want to go and they want to participate in something that gets them a bit of exposure on that Good platform to the Good audience. I don't think it's going to be like the most like immersive, like everyone gets a bunch of airtime on camera. It'll just be kind of more tournament coverage is what I'm assuming. But I do think it's still valuable, making the connections. Maybe that can lead to future collaborations for these small creators. But the boycotting, the drama, the thing everyone wants to talk about is who is not going to attend. Why would some creators come? Why would some creators not? We kind of covered it already a little bit with the Grand Micah thing. I think a lot of people thought that they might boycott it and just be like, no, we're not giving this to Good. I think we've kind of settled that a little bit. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But the other creators I could see having issues coming is purely geographical, not rocks, space, time, travel. The issue of the UK-based creators. The UK-based creators coming over for this, I mean, it's more expensive, it's further travel, but at the same time, the big ones, they can afford it. And if they see it worth it, especially because this tournament is attached to Waste Management Week, I think there's a lot of like intrinsic pull for these creators to just be down there anyways. Like Peter Finch has done stuff at Waste Management before. I wouldn't be surprised if he's down there attending. And if he's any of these creators who are going to be in Phoenix, it makes a lot of sense. But the big dog, the big shebang, the big kahuna, the big fish, the big tuna, the white whale, Rick Shields. That's the name everyone wanted to talk about. That's the name I got a lot in DMs and comments is, Nate, do you think Rick's going to go to this? That's where things get interesting, folks. I don't know. It's woo, because, all right, so Rick is obviously the biggest subscriber, probably has one of the biggest companies and entities built around YouTube golf, been doing this forever. Obviously, he announced earlier this year that this year, 2023, he was going to host the YouTube Masters. It was going to be live streamed, just going to, and that didn't happen. He came out, obviously talked about it multiple times, logistical reasons. It was more than he thought. He didn't want to just put together some slapstick thing. He wanted to be legit. So maybe that's happening this next year, but it is sort of a little bit of like a good beat him with a punch situation, just a little bit. And I don't know how if that's going to be good or not with Rick. I don't know. I listen, I'm not trying to put words in anyone's mouth here. This is just what I'm seeing in the comments. My personal opinion, and let me just say this is maybe a little hopeful, maybe a little optimistic, but Rick sees the value in a tournament like this. And the fact that Good has been able to pull it off, especially with the live stream and all that's going to be coming, that, I guess they said we're talking about getting, we're trying to get the live stream. I think it's going to be live streamed for sure. I hope. I guess they said they're talking about it. But if they do really pull that off, this is going to be something I think Rick Shields is going to see the value in. And I really do think if all other creators look to be attending, then this could definitely be something that we see him at as well. Let me know your thoughts on that one in the comments below. I think if anyone might be a notable name that misses out, it could be him. I mean, even just simply for the fact that like the tournament is only, what, like 8 weeks away at this point, a little over 8 weeks away, six weeks away, not that far away. It's like basically a little under 2 months away. So scheduling, conflicts, planning, I mean, I'm sure a lot of these creators are planned pretty far in advance. I think, again, the fact that Good is doing it in Phoenix during Waste Management Week was very intentional and will allow a lot of creators who are going to be there for that to come over to this. But yeah, notable names not coming, boycotting, not going. I don't think any creator is going to actually boycott. I don't think any creator is going to do it intentionally to be like, I don't want to do this because of XYZ. I think if any creators don't come, it's probably going to be scheduling conflicts. But let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below. I would love to see this tournament become a huge thing, because if this one tournament becomes big, then that means the future of these tournaments can be even bigger. This model can grow and YouTube golf can grow. And that's what we want to see at the end of the day. So anyways, I don't know how many more of these I'm going to see you before Christmas, if any. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.